Peace, peace. How are you? You all know me. My name's Sarita Alita Daly, and I'm here with another video. This one's on what does it feel like to channel? I have people asking me about channeling and what it actually means and what it is. So right now I'm not channeling, as I don't channel all the time. But so channeling, what does it feel like? If you have ever done a let's say something that you really enjoy and you feel this exhilaration from it, but it's very balanced feeling that you feel when you're channeling because you're tuned into the stream. You're tuned into all that is, and that is how you're able to channel. And so feeling good is pivotal for that to even happen. For me to channel, I have to be in a place of joy. And there are times when, people are not, totally in a place of joy. But but everyone has their balance. And once you find your balance, then you're able to constantly go back there as much as possible, or not to really fall away from it too far. And so challenging it, channeling can be challenging for some because they're focused on trying to relay their own personal message. And to channel is to allow yourself to just be and to let go. So channeling is letting go. And so channeling isn't really a hard thing to do because it really takes less effort. The effort is in letting go. The effort is in allowing. The effort is in, being able to sit and allow things to pass through you. So some people are channeling, they see pictures. Some people are channeling and they see, pictures, images. Some people they smell things. And then some people will actually hear the voice of, whomever's trying to speak to them and relay this message. And so you find a way that works for you. And but first and foremost, I can almost say for me, it is feeling good. And it doesn't matter how I go about feeling good, but I do have my ways. And on a regular basis, I am listening to things that are positive. So things that really will have me laughing, random things. So I have playlists. And several years back I would always do meditation music, but now I'm in a different place where I want to be connected more to, I want to feel like I'm not so segregated from the worldly stuff. And so I make sure that I include those things in with what I'm doing. So for instance, there's just regular songs that aren't meditation music, and it seems small, but it makes a difference because I don't want to feel outside of the world being so into this spiritual stuff that I'm into, of just knowing who I am, personal awareness, if you will. And so feeling channeling, you can feel energies moving around, in you. It's like you feel swirls of light, so to speak. Or for me, I also feel like the sunlight shining on me. It feels like that. It feels like the sun's rays are literally lighting me up. And all I have to really do is sit back and allow that, those energies to bathe me. And how do you know, you know, when you are feeling good enough to be able to channel? You know, for everyone, it's going to be different. For some people, they'll find that they can channel at will. Some people have to stand on their head. They have to stand in a special place. They have to face in a certain direction. They have to wear certain jewelry. Maybe they're holding a certain stone. They have to purify their space, whatever. But everyone's different. So for you, for some several years, if you're trying to channel, then you may find that channeling will work for you when you've had enough sleep. For some people, a lot of people say balance, when you're balanced, not too up here and not too far down there. And so you want to be able to tune into your stream if you are wanting to channel. Because I'm going to tell you a thing that, you know, a lot of people don't know, and that's a lot of people. There are many people that are doing public speaking and that are doing their jobs that are even just, any type of work. And they are able to tune into the stream that is, and they are feeling the oneness, and when they speak it just comes through them, so they don't even know that they are channeling even the energies of the endless potential that is making up all of us, so they're able to tune into that and tap into it and pull it through. And so that is a beautiful thing. And so you don't have to be doing exactly what some of the channelers are doing that speak about spirituality. You may find that doing channeling for you works for you when you're singing. Some people are doing it when they're singing. They're like, I don't even know how I sing this good. When they're drawing, I know I channel what I'm drawing. I don't have any idea a lot of times what I'm going to draw. And now, due to, this constant ascension, I'm constantly building on my skills from when I was young and when I was a little girl. And then just a couple of months ago, I just started drawing out of nowhere, and my art is, it looks really cool. It's out of this world, so to speak. So I'm gonna have to do a video where I show you this art that is out of this world that I channel, and of course my Soba, whom I do channel, it's like 20 different beings, and there's maybe 20 to 50. There's a whole bunch of them, but I'm speaking to 20 of them at any given time. And so you hear my voice changing. And so when I come back on, what I'm going to do, I'm going to talk to you about this day that we're in right now, which is the Lion's Gate, which is, it's open, and Sirius, the planet Sirius's energy is like sending these lovely light code energies to our planet right now. And so today is really a deliciously sweet day. And if you are, I don't know where you are, but wherever you are, you have to feel it. And so I'm wearing my labradorite moldavite piece today, because you all know that I make amulets. I love making amulets and stones, and I'm a jewelry maker. Again, that's something that I channel. I never took a jewelry class, but when you feel good and you're streaming and you're flowing, then you tap into the infinite potential of who you are, which is, we're infinite potential, infinite. So if you have infinite is no limit, so it's so, you're feeling good when you run out of words to say when you're talking to somebody, and you just sigh. I've been doing that a lot lately, and then I'll continue. But it's this time that we're in right now is really good. So anyway, I know I got off on a tangent, but back to this channeling of energies. You literally will sometimes you'll have your eyes closed, you'll have them open. My nose flares like this when I'm channeling. So right now you're talking to me, but when you see another video, I'm not like, I can't make myself do the stuff that I do when I'm channeling. That is channeling. And but it's completely natural. It feels so good to do. And because the type of person that I am, I'm into positivity, motivation, inspiration, and I gain a lot of that from other people that, are on Facebook, they're on the internet, they're walking around the neighborhood, because however you feel, you're going to attract that same thing to you. So it behooves us to really be positive. If that's the type of energy that you enjoy, because it's healing, it's a great way to express yourself, and then you are going to attract more of it. tap into more of your talents and gifts, you will be able to talk to beings on the other side. You can see beyond the veil of what appears to be reality. And so, what else? Is there anything else about channeling that you should know right now? Because I'll have to come out with another video. This is completely spontaneous, but I know somebody asked me about this, so I wanted to tell you about it. The other thing is, yeah, so the nose flaring, you'll feel your face tingling, you'll feel your hands tingling sometimes. You'll have, I hear blatant words. I see whole sentences pop up in my head, but I'm a very visual person. And so I don't have to read it. It just comes out, you know. And so the other thing that happens is a lot of time passes when you're channeling because you're not paying attention to time. You know, so it's a way of also preserving yourself and remaining ageless because you're suspended in time. You're not looking at the time and perceiving it. And so as you aren't perceiving it and you come out of channeling and you've been doing it for, it'll turn easily 45 minutes and you'll think it's only been 10 minutes. And then you come out of that vortex of channeling and you're like, wow, look how much time passed. But you felt so good. Time was nothing. But time is nothing. What is time? You know? So as other people are perceiving 45 minutes have passed, I'm perceiving only 10 minutes passed. And so I didn't age for those extra, 35 minutes. And other people did. So channeling also it's definitely brought back, I would say, I feel very youthful. And as I'm doing this and tapping into this and talking to my ancestors and building with them and all that wonderful stuff, and other people are doing that, and I mix it up with them, I find that those people who are in that same type of energy, there's a youthfulness to them. So there is a pattern. There is some things that are common amongst channelers that I've found that are of a positive nature. People that choose to be positive. It's a choice to feel good. It's a choice to look towards the positive. It's a choice to want to be a positive influence in the world and to say, I'm going to lean over here where the goodness is, that I perceive to be goodness. And so if you can, wrap your mind around just being able to let go more so you can do exactly what you love to do. It doesn't matter what it is, but you can do it. And even channeling can be done. I have actually on my website, there's classes that I offer. I have online classes or e-courses, but I also have a mystery school. Because some of you all have been following my stuff and you know that I've always been into studying metaphysical, knowledge and information. And since I was little, I've always gravitated to going to the esoteric section in the store. I was never a witch. I was never into witchcraft or, anything that was not indicative of where I am now. But I understand that everything has its place, So I know that it's important for us to be able to respect, the information and all that, respect what's out there, respect the knowledge, and also to preserve it. And so it's time for some of us to step up and preserve the information. And I was teaching classes some, 3 years now, maybe, or so, maybe a little less. But I was teaching. It was basically a mystery school, and I taught esoteric classes and holistic healing classes. And you all know that I'm a Reiki master in about 3 to 4 different traditions, and I have a Reiki tradition that I actually teach that I channeled through me, which is called Cantaboli Kundalini Reiki. And then there is also, I was teaching, Kundalini yoga classes as well, but I have Cantaboli yoga classes. It's Cantaboli Kundalini yoga. It's quite delicious. It's quite good. I also teach a bit of, a little bit of this and that. So when you go to www.blissreturned.com, then you will see the Mystery School tab. You can click that, and then you can look and see what is offered. There's definitely a small little mind map or a outline of it. Not getting into too many details, but you know, my if I'm gonna, if we're gonna do this thing, we're gonna do it. And so it's gonna be an ongoing set of classes and learning, because I know a lot of you are going through huge awakenings. You're starting to feel that something's really different, but there's nothing wrong. Know that. And just keep allowing yourself to awaken and open up and unfold. And if something doesn't serve you, it's a good time to let it go and release it, you know, and release it in a peaceful way. And so now I'm going to go ahead and come back, and I'm going to do another video for you, which will have to do with some of this ascension stuff, the Lionsgate stuff that we're dealing with today. And I'm going to give you a meditation that you can do. So I will talk to you in a few. Peace, 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 and have a most wonderful, wonderful day. But I will be back at you in a few minutes, and we'll go ahead and get into that. So thank you so much for coming in and watching my video. And my website is www.blissreturn.com. And I'll see you soon. Peace. Be well.